New developments in Donald Trump's classified documents case. Judge Aileen Cannon is expanding an upcoming hearing on the former president's request to declare Jack Smith's appointment as special counsel invalid. Trump's lawyers want Judge Cannon to throw out the case. Trump has attacked, of course, just about every judge he's encountered in his legal battles, except this one, Aileen Cannon, who he happened to appoint. The former president has frequently praised her in public, describing her as smart and highly respected. On Tuesday, Judge Cannon ruled a variety of political partisans and constitutional scholars who are not otherwise involved in the case can join the oral arguments in 2 weeks. Elliot Williams, how normal is this?
Not normal at all.
Okay.
There is literally no reason why the judge needs to have additional folks come in at the oral argument. Now, it is a very common practice. The Supreme Court does it all the time to have parties, outside parties called amicus submitters, right, to file briefs on the court that lay out their views, and the judge can read them and help them in crafting her opinion. But she doesn't need to have this free-for-all open argument where multiple parties, no matter how great their scholarship has been, they don't need to be arguing in court. And this question that they're raising here, this question of was Jack Smith appointed lawfully, it came up in the context of Robert Mueller. Hunter Biden has raised it, and it's lost every single time. So the idea that the question needs to be reopened now and litigated is just sort of silly.
Well, I mean, the question I think throughout this case has been whether, you know, the unorthodox way Judge Cannon has approached this is a result of her relative inexperience or some sort of bias toward the defendant. And the upshot of all of it has been to delay the case repeatedly. There's been, you know, multiple times over the course of this case where she's sort of indulged motions from the defense or put things on the calendar, decided to consider things at length, or just not sped up the case in a way that I think makes watchers of this case, particularly who are not so sympathetic to the defense, very frustrated and exasperated, because the end result of it all has been that this is not going to trial anytime soon. And I think that's what people are concerned about. You know, in polling, when we ask voters, would you like to see these cases reach a verdict before the election? Resoundingly, large majorities of American voters say yes, they would like to have this information about how these cases are going to be disposed in the legal system before they go to vote, but that is just not going to happen.
Well, and Matt Gorman, I mean, there's sort of a sense, at least among Republicans I talked to, that maybe this classified documents case was the most dangerous one for Trump, only because of its sort of simplicity in being able to understand what was going on, and sort of the general feeling that, well, if I took something classified home from my office, right, that would obviously not be legal. And yet, it's probably the least likely of all of them to actually see a verdict.
It's true, and if you remember back in the primary, it was the only case where another Republican candidate attacked Trump on. I believe it was Nikki Haley, I know, did, maybe one other, but I remember Nikki Haley doing it vividly. And so you're right, you have like this weird little conundrum, because while the New York case, you know, while it was litigated, etc., it was a little bit more technical, it was tougher, but also a tougher jury pool, tougher judge. You have a little bit more Trump-appointed judge, maybe a little bit more sympathetic jury pool, but the facts of the case are quite different, and according to many people, maybe a little bit more clear-cut.